All right, so I know it doesn't sound like it, but I just had a revelation in my life. I have finally accepted for myself that nobody will ever fully understand me as a person. Nobody will ever get me as an individual. Nobody will ever fully accept. Now, I don't want to say accept. Nobody will ever fully understand you or fully get you. And this is a great thing that they won't. Because when you can accept that in yourself, and I finally accepted it in myself, when you accept that in yourself, you quit living up to a standard of what you think other people want you to be, or how you think they want you to be, or how you think you should be. You see what I'm saying? Hallelujah. I don't need to live up to that standard no more. I'm free. I don't need to have people understand me. I don't need to be understood because I now know that I will never, ever, ever be fully understood by people, places, and things. This world will never understand me as a person. And that's great. I don't want them to understand me. I don't need them to understand me anymore because I understand me. I am a new creation every day because I tell myself that. And I am confident in that I don't need to be understood because I accept me today. I accept me. And that's why I'm saying hallelujah, because I don't need to force myself to try to be anything for people. I don't need to live up to a standard anymore. I don't need to say that, oh, I haven't did enough for them. I haven't said enough for them to understand me. I haven't did enough. I didn't create enough for the world to approve of me. And it's I finally accepted the fact that I will never be fully understood as a person. And that is a great thing. That is a great thing that you and I will not be understood. That's an awesome thing because there's no more standards. I don't have to live up to anybody's standard anymore. I don't have to live up to the world's standard. I don't have to live up to my family's standard. I don't have to live up to the people around me's standard. I can simply be the person that I am now. That doesn't mean that you're free from everything. I'm not saying like, oh, I just had an epiphany. No, I just had an ultimate realization in this area that I don't want to be understood. Even if I say something with the word understanding or understood or nobody understands, I'm just using that in a sentence to explain what I'm going for to talk about or whatever I'm speaking about. But I now know I finally accepted the fact that I will never be understood by people. Never. It's not possible. It can't happen. So I've let go of it. I've accepted the fact that it's never going to happen. And I'm cool with that now. So once you know it, you'll know it. I can't explain it. Once you know it as an individual, you'll know it. And I'm saying this so another individual can get it or know it for themselves. Nobody is ever going to fully get you or understand you in this world. Never. It's not possible. It's a myth. It's a lie. They can't because they're not in your brain. They're not of your essence. And if each one of us could say that to ourselves, then we would stop living up to this false standard that we think we have to live up to for other people. and we can take some of the load off of our backs, some of the heavy load that we're carrying around for ourselves. So take the load off of your back and accept the fact that you will never be understood. People will never fully get you. It's mission impossible. So stop fighting yourself. Stop fighting it. Accept it and let it be. Accept the fact that you will never fully be understood and people will never fully get you. Because if you don't, you're going to keep having an expectation that they should get you. And you're going to keep disappointing yourself time and time again because you're going to keep trying to live up to a standard of the validation that you think you should get from saying to yourself, I'm misunderstood. Because you never will be. So let it go. Get the weight off of your back. Free yourself from it. Because it's only keeping you heavy. It's a standard on your back that you're holding there because you think that other people are going to validate what you understand. And until you let go of it, until you accept the fact that they won't, the world won't, then you'll let it go. And it'll just be a weight taken off of your shoulders. I don't have that weight anymore. It's gone. I know that it's gone. It's gone from me. And if every one of us would start reflecting this back onto ourselves and we would start realizing this for ourselves, there will be a time where you will just say, look, I'm done with it. It ain't never going to happen. It's never going to be what I thought it was. And that's the way that it is. And I'm cool. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with the fact that people are not going to understand me or get me, because that actually makes me the unique individual that I am. That makes me different. That makes me authentic. If everybody understood everything about me, there would be no mystery. There would be no mystique. There would be no fascination there. There would be no, well, what's he up to? What's he doing? Or there would be no kind of thing to be interested in at all if everybody just understood and knew everything. So I don't want to be understood and I don't want to know everything anymore. So I've accepted it. I'm accepting it. It's off of my shoulder and it's gone from me. And I'm just proclaiming it on here so that another person, if they decide to do that for themselves, that they can proclaim it for themselves too, and quit carrying around the extra burden of thinking that you will be understood, that you will be validated, that you will live up to their standards in the eyes of their standards. Because you can't. I can't. It's not possible. It's a losing game. And I know I will lose every time. So I'm winning by accepting it and letting it go. Take care. Help support the channel. Subscribe, like, share, do all that fun stuff. And reflect. We have to start reflecting in these times and in these days. Nate doesn't matter to you. You matter to you. You start mattering for yourself, then you will matter to a person like me if you start mattering to yourself. If you start accepting yourself, start taking accountability for your own life and who you are, no matter what it is. That's a world that I want to see. but I can't make it happen. I can only make it happen within my own life and of my own terms and in my own essence and energy. So take care, be well. Natan, over and out.